Good morning. Well, it's the next day again. We were out here yesterday working on the garden out here and the mess that I have to deal with. But I wanted to cover today about some plans that I have for the future on my little homestead project here. Where do I start? So out here in my little garden plot, what I've got is about 105 feet from east to west, and about good picture here, 105 feet east to west, and about the same north to south with the layout as far as the garden goes. I'm going to give you kind of like a detail of what my plan here is. So I've got a lot of cleanup to do out here first. I've got a dumpster coming, and like I said, there's a bunch of things to clean up. Let's take a look at what I gotta do. As you can see, there's a bunch of cleanup here. So this is the back northeast corner of our property, and I'm going to clean all this up all the way down to that metal shed. And I got a dumpster coming. Like I said, I'm going to clean up all this area here, all across here. There's the fabric that I tore up yesterday, and from about 30 feet out to probably right here, maybe 40 feet, is where I'll run a fence line, starting from at the edge of that metal building all the way through here to the end of the fence line. The back half will be for a steer, maybe two. The front half will be for two pigs. Gonna stagger them in age, so that we might harvest one and then harvest the other at a later date. In the center here, about another 50 feet probably, or 40 feet, will be our garden area. From here to probably right here. Here we have, my plan is I bought this apricot tree, and I paid too much money for it, but it's doing really well. Next to it will go probably a pear plum, can't think of the name of it, but a pear plum combo. It's a hybrid tree, and then probably two apples, and then another peach, probably a freestone. We have a peach tree over there in the corner. And then, let's see. Like I said, this center area here will be the garden. And then over there, next to the peach tree, you'll see is our chicken coop. So I'll come out about 15 feet or so, and I'll make a run from there all the way to the fence line on the east, and give the chickens some free ranging. I don't know, maybe but first I've got to come over here to the gate. This gate leads to the valve for irrigation. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I've got to fix this gate, probably dig down and cement that in, maybe even make a retaining wall here out of concrete so we don't have this problem. Well, that's where the water comes in through this gate, and then out into, hey Striker, hey buddy, how you doing? You doing good? Yeah, that's my boy. So that's the plan out here. Let's walk over here and take a look. You can get a better perspective of the chicken run. These panels here, I'll use those for the chicken run. Right now we've got I don't know, chickens in here that I'm not real familiar with. I mean, I'm a rolled out and red kind of guy, but There's some gray chickens right there, and a black chicken and a gray rooster. Have no idea what breed they are. Really don't want to know, because I asked my wife to go get some chickens, and I wanted to, like I said, I wanted Rhode Island Reds because I want them to be 50-50. I want them to be versatile, be able to get eggs, and also be able to have some meat in the freezer. And she brought home what she called her 4 pets, which kind of defeats the whole process. Anyway, right about here on this corner, I'll start the chicken run, and the chicken run will run all the way down to the fence. So that's probably about 110 feet. It'll give them a nice run to be able to free range a bit. Probably seed all this in Bermuda, and it'll just come and go as it pleases during the season. You know, during the winter it goes dormant, and then come springtime we'll put some water on it so the chickens can have some grass to feed on. I think the tomato plants will be coming out pretty soon. I'm not going to turn this ground until after I irrigate, which is about a week. Once the ground gets wet, then I'll fire it up and disc it under, and then till it. So over in this area here, this is where we park our vehicles. There's my truck, my wife's car, and then my mother-in-law's car on the other side of it. So anyway, from there's the well house, but from the front tire of my truck down about 52 feet, over about 27 feet to the chain link fence right there, I'd like to concrete this. Now the driveway is asphalt, but it's been up here for decades. So there used to be a tree planted here. The tree pushed up the asphalt in this area here all the way across here. I'm going to leave it for now. What I'll do is I'll cut a line with a saw, cement saw or wet saw, chip all that out and grade this down 4 inches, and I'll put either rock or base down for now, because it is a muddy mess come winter. And when the kids come out to get into the car, or Tammy comes out to get into the car, it's terrible. Anyway, I'll grade this down about 4 inches and put some base or rock in there, and get it ready for concrete, and probably next summer, maybe the end of summer, depending on monies. It's going to be fun. So anyway, that's probably half of what I need to do before rain gets here. As far as the livestock and the chickens go, we can wait on those a little bit, but here in California, you know, we don't get super cold weather. If it does freeze, it's only a couple days and it only lasts for a couple hours per day. So I'm not afraid of raising livestock in the winter. Maybe buying a weaner calf and some piglets. I'll set them up with a heating lamp, whatever needs to keep them going. The chickens I'll probably raise here in the shop. I'll make a bin with a heating lamp and raise those up until they're able to fend for themselves in the coop. Now, that's pretty much it for today. I know that it's quite a bit for one old guy, or one older guy, but like I said, I figure I got 10 years left before I'm unable to do anything, and we'll just keep it going. Anyway, God bless, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks for joining me.